Bend the knee!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Don Willie back with another video. This time, another subscriber request from my man, Civilization X. Now, if you do not know about his channel, you're sleeping right now, you need to wake up. I'll leave the link in the description. Go ahead and check out his channel. He does a lot of great videos. But anyway, today's video is going to be about the Kingswood Brotherhood. Now, the Kingswood Brotherhood were around from the time of Ares II, before he was, the Mad King. Now, the Kingswood Brotherhood, were kind of akin to, I guess, Robin Hood and his band of merry men from back in that particular era. They robbed from the rich, gave to the poor, gave to themselves, kidnapped some nobles, and at first, they were seen as protectors of the rights of the small folk, and it took, some members of the Kingsguard, most notably Gerald Hightower, to, basically assure small folk that he would get more rights for them. So when he was able to secure those rights, the small folk turned on the Kingswood Brotherhood and allowed them to be captured. So the Kingswood Brotherhood consists of some very interesting characters. You have their leader, Simon Toyne, who was defeated by Sir Barristan Selmy. You have the Smiling Knight. No one knows what his real name was. He was defeated by Sir Arthur Dane, and he actually battled against Jaime Lannister, who at the time was a squire and only 14 years old. And because of Jaime's valor on the battlefield, Sir Arthur Dane knighted him after defeating the Smiling Knight in single combat. You have Wenda the White Swan, who, I guess isn't necessarily their maid Marion, but, she's the only female that we know is part of the troop. You have Big Belly Ben, who, obviously, with the name. You have Fletcher Dick, who was said to be a great marksman with an arrow. You also have Umar, who is the only known surviving member of the Kingswood Brotherhood, who is actually currently a part of the Night's Watch. And since this happened, a while ago, he's, kind of an older gentleman at this point. And the last but not least, we have Oswin Longneck, the thrice hanged. I don't know how you survive being hanged 3 times unless you happen to be Beric Dondarrion. But hey, it is what it is. But so the Kingswood Brotherhood, to a certain extent, is almost a predecessor of the Brotherhood without banners. Except they didn't, all come from fighting a war like the War of the Five Kings, where they just kind of all laid down their arms and was like, this war is ravaging the country or whatever. But it was almost to the same end, but, they became a little bit more ruthless once the small folk turned on them. We haven't seen what's going to happen with the Brotherhood without banners. As far as we know, the small folk have not turned on them as yet. Now, we could possibly see a depiction of them in Season 6. They're said to be casting of some band of outlaws. Now, some people are thinking that it's going to be, I guess, the recast of the Brotherhood without banners. But again, the Brotherhood without banners aren't known really to be outlaws. And since they're doing a bunch of flashbacks for season 6, and they've cast Arthur Dane, or they're in the process of casting Arthur Dane. Could be partially for that. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to get the Tower of Joy, but we could also see Kingswood Brotherhood and the knighting of Jaime Lannister, and possibly, a young Barristan the Bold. So, who knows? I can't wait to see what they do with that one. Hopefully that is part of who they're casting, and we'll get to see something that was in the books during the time of the Mad King, before he was mad. So, anyway, you guys already know the deal. Rate, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and come back for more. Thank you to my man Civilization X. You guys go check out his channel. He's got some great content. If you have any suggestions on characters that you would like to see, people that you think are underrepresented, or just don't get enough shine, or people haven't talked about it all, let me know. Alright? And it doesn't just have to be Game of Thrones related. It can be anything. Comic books, TV, movies, whatever. Alright? So, that's been my time. Don Willie, I'm out.